2020, the CranKy Ducklings, Sea Duckling Open, the number 87. Welcome, welcome. I am your host, Steelmold. Still like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. How are you all feeling today? We have a nice and wonderful tournament for you here this Friday. We are just setting up to cast our first match of the day. It's going to be Legendk versus I, otherwise known as Darkwatch. So we've switched to EU for that, so we have ourselves a party. It's fine. Let's see if we are ready. Keep forgetting I'm not the lobby host, so I just need to tell people that I'm ready, not ask if people are ready. It's a thing. With me, as always, our observer extraordinaire / streamer. You've already seen her work today with the with the Polish internet crashing down properly before the casting even started. It is Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as Group Hero of the Wasteland and Savior of Esports. It is Group. She's done with Polish internet. Polish internet is always bad. I don't know why. I can't do like a proper Polish accent, so I do a Russian accent, and I know most of you won't be able to tell the difference. Kuro can tell the difference, but if it tilts Kuro, then I don't know. It's fine. I don't mind. I mean, especially now since you can't type things in chat. In a second, we'll get in the game, and then you can just start typing stuff on me that I can see because I'm not in the same client. So, who knows? Who knows what the things she says about me behind my back that only you and her can see. All right, everyone. Welcome to ICE. LE. LE, of course, stands for Lonely Equation. Lonely Equation. That's that one equation Yaku has on his math homework that he can't solve. And it's just sitting there lonely. And Yaku's like, nah, I'm done with this. I'm going. And the equation just left there. Alone. With nothing to do. In the northeast corner of the map. Going guess first, all the way from the land of France. It is the man from the unpronounceable or unknownable clan that is GD80. Give it up for our blue Terran. It is Legendk. He refuses to tell us what the clan tag stands for. In the southwest corner of the map, you know him as Darkwatch, but this is our green Zerg. Not me, it is I. Not I as in I, not me. Steelmold. I'm just the announcer. It's not me. I, not I. Him. Him, yeah, him, I, not him, me, him, Darkwatch. That's the one. Yes. All right. Standard opening from both of these players. Nothing too crazy so far. Kuro, stop typing stuff. I know I know she's typing because the screen isn't moving and it's not pointing on anything. I know she's typing something somewhere. That's how you can tell. Oh, he was changing settings. All right, Legendk getting a bunker. It's not. Yeah, it's not very aggressive. It's not going to finish. It's just something for you to park your Reaper inside. Darkwatch asking for a bit of a break. Yeah, but Darkwatch has enough Zerglings around here. Linked him 6. more than enough to handle the Reaper. You know, you usually see more professional Zergs usually get 4 Zerglings in ZVT, but you know, it's not that harmful to get a 6th, especially if you're not unsure about your opponent and how cheesy they're going to be. All right, Legend is setting up a replacement for the add-ons. So it's going to be Hellions. Second command center is on the way. It's going to be a standard Reaper Hellion. Actually, there's not like any more Reapers. Did he even land that? Oh, he's not landing the barracks. I don't know if that's a mistake or if he's going full-on mech here from now on, and just like a barracks is just a superfluous building that just gets in the way. Yeah, because you know you should have a couple more Reapers by now for that Reaper Hellion push. I'm not sure if that's what Legendk was going for. How many gases did he? Oh, he does have 2 gases, so that's fine. Yeah, this is the second factory, so he's committing to the mech. I is getting a 3rd base, but more importantly, getting a lair. We're going to see a rapid tech up here. It's going to be a Baillie nest. Maybe he's going for a Nidus? Bane? Question mark? What would you get that for at this point? Or was he going for that quick baning speed? Not sure. Shout out to Mabels in chat there. Mabels, current reigning champion. She's waiting on her match in the 2nd round. We also have the return of Vavin. Already kind of guys returned. We've got Baillie back. We've got Yaku of the Zaku. We've got the Bar TV YouTube, who we've seen last week. 11 is back as well. You know, have a nice little bracket here for you today. Ooh, look what is transpiring here. It's going to be a Spire from I. So that's where he was going with this. Oh, distance round here by I. Gonna catch one of the Hellions, and Legendk will be back off. Now, Mutalisk against Mech can go one of 2 ways. Very well or very badly. It depends on like the anti-air quality that Legendk is going to invest in. He's getting some Vikings, which is going to be helpful. Doesn't have a reactor on that starport, so he might just be wanting to get a 1 to clear out overlords or something. But yeah, it depends on the anti-air that the mech player has, because it's kind of difficult to hit units that you can't shoot. All right, shout outs to some subscribers. We got what was it, Dali subscribed before we started the cast, or was it? It's too far back. Yeah, you all been chatting too much. Can't scroll back far back. I don't know how many quacks I owe Dali. And who was it? 11, I think. Give us some bits, dangled some bits in front of our faces, which is what some people do. You know, gotta have a hobby. Queen. What are you doing here? What are you doing? This is. All right. There's a name for this, for what we just saw here, but I can't. This is too. It's not PG-13. I can't say it. Read it in the comments. Starts with a B, ends with a K. But that's the association I had, and I stick to it. Lord Locking gifted a sub to Karen. It's 28 gifted subs on Locking. Alright. Alright, see. Mutalisk coming in. Legendk sees them. I only invested in that 1 Viking. He's getting a turret now, but that's it. That's the only anti-air that Legendk has now is 1 turret and 1 Viking, and the turret isn't going to finish. Oh no. 11 workers dead already. Is going to back away from that turret, going to catch this one. Can actually attack the turret, I think, right? No, it's going to be repaired. 18 workers dead, and he's camping the production now. I'm gonna get a delay on these buildings. I'm gonna cancel. This is already doing a tremendous amount of damage, and Legendk on the other side of the map is backing away. Is going back home to defend with the Hellions. What are you doing? Legend, you gotta move out. You can't be here. This is a base trade situation. Yeah, he's got no anti-air. He's getting a Thor, but he's supply blocked, so... Wait, is it supply blocked? Oh no, there's a corruption thingy. Nice moves by I. Yeah. Mutas versus mech. You gotta scout the mutalisks. If you're going mech, you can be caught with your pants down, because getting an army takes so long and it's so expensive. Alright, I owe Dalicat 28 quacks. Alright. Alright. Quack 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 quack. There we go. That was it. Well, you are welcome. Ah, damn it! I should have made them like what's it called? Sandhill Crane. That's what I should have done. The Sandhill Crane. Right? That's what I should have done. Sandhill Crane is a wonderful migratory waterfowl that's absolutely gorgeous and hilarious, and has a beautiful sound, like a croak type sound. Yes, I said Lord Locking was the one who gifted to Mabels group. I even announced how many subs he had done in the past. Alright. Looks like we're ready. Next map is going to be Death Aura. The deathiest of all the maps. The map of doom and death. By the way, if you haven't seen the announcement by Blizzard about the new maps, there's a map called the Lightshade. I got a real chuckle out of that one. Wait, is Legendk not in the party for some reason? Oh, Legend is in the party. Okay. What is a weird situation? Some of us are in the party and some of us are not, because nothing makes it easy to do stuff than the Blizzard interface. It's so complicated. Why is it so complicated? It shouldn't be this complicated. It's just setting up, lobbies and stuff. It's not like they... Look, when they made StarCraft 2, it was like 12 years. It came out 12 years after the first one, or something like that. In the meantime, they made Diablos, and they made a lot of multiplayer games, and they still haven't figured out how to make actual multiplayer lobbies and stuff. It's just, I mean, to be fair, they are a small indie company, so Anyway, we are on Death Aura. The deathiest of all the maps. LE, just in case you were not aware, stands for lead embroidery. Lead embroidery. That's what you make lead zeppelins out of. You embroider like the balloon from the lead. That makes sense. In the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of France, representing gaming do a lot of things. clan. It is our blue Terran. Give it up for the legendary K. And on the other side of the map, being proxied by two Rexes, it is our green Zerg, otherwise known as Darkwatch. Give it up for, not me, I. So Grumpy Guild TV. We owe you 3 quacks for this subscription. Alright. Quack, quack, quack. There we go. That was a quick one. Much easier than that is 28. You know what? I still used my fingers to count to 3, just to make sure I get it properly and everyone gets their proper whacks. Legendk goes for Proxy Factory. I'm assuming Proxy Cyclone? No, Alien. No, because there's no tech lab. No, he's not using the barracks to get any tech labs or reactors. So it's either going to be a tank or it is going to be something. Tank? I'm assuming tank. Right, I is moving out on the map, so I mean, these are slow links. They take a while to get there. It will be a while before I realizes what is going on. These overlords are just now reaching the Terran base, and the Reapers are already here. I has all of his links on the other side of the map, but the wall is not a wall on Legendk side. The Ducklings are going to get into here. Okay, it's Link Team 6 versus Reaper Mania. This is a quick base raid, very quick one. And on the other side of the map, the Reapers are backing away. A Cyclone is on the way. That's a smarter choice, I think, than a tank. A tank takes a while, but 14 SCVs are dead. Legendk is down to 2 SCVs who are on the other side of the map. Legendk basically has to win the game with what he has right here, right now. What is I getting at home is there's a couple of queens. He's getting a third one. Getting some Zerglings. No spores, no spines. Spine would be nice. Maybe a couple of Evo chambers to block off the path. Make sure these Reapers can't kite properly. Oh boy, this is Legendk is floating. The orbital command. Alright, he's moving in on the other side of the map. Oh, the Cyclone is focusing the Overlord. One of the Queen does go down. I think I should be fine. He has an income, he has production, he's getting a lair. Oh, Queen, please! Don't die for nothing! What are you doing?
Karen, back here. We need you to defend, Karen.
Yeah, I think Legendk is a bit of a gamble here, I think. But I responded perfectly. I think also this would have been going fine if Legendk walled off his base. He's even getting a spire. Yeah. Legendk is his body's orbital here, but yeah, he's already camping production. If you just enter the game right here and just enter the cast, you don't know what's going on. This is it's been a weird one. Yeah, you do something this risky, you have to wall off at home. You know, with a bunker or something, you gotta get something to plug that wall. Legendk was prepared there with an SCV, but kind of didn't see what it was. I think it was just concentrating on the Reapers on the other side, but yeah. And Legendk is going to play it cheeky. It's going to play. This is full salty Terran here. Just floating buildings all over the place. I think I didn't see the orbital command. It's right there. This is hiding in plain sight. Alright, this is what you do in this. Well, I is getting corrupted, which is going to be good because he did get a spire, you know. At this point in the game, what you do is you just send a link into every base. around on the map just to see where your enemy is. Just to see what's going on. Because Legendk is dead. There's no recovering from this. This is just something to. If there was another game after this, maybe this would have been nice. It does save the factory. It doesn't have a lot of resources to repair though. So that might be a bit of a problem. Here come the corruptors though. It does find the base, and this should be it. Oh, Jetty's saying I do a better
Karen,
voice than she does.
Karen, you have to come here.
Because I have a more of a Zergy voice. I speak fluent Zergling and fluent Overlord. I can't. I don't speak Roach though, which is weird. You know, so it's a weird language. It's full of vomiting. Not very nice. I don't know if Legendk is just being a show-off or just being a bastard. GG. There we go. Maybe he just didn't want to. I think it was a bit annoyed with the fact that he knew he lost the game when the wall wasn't up, and just decided to give us a show. I'll choose that line of thought. Anyway, it was entertaining. Let's see what's going on elsewhere in the bracket. So I is going to be up against Mr. Lasty, who's a new appearance in the tournament. Alright, let's get back to NA and see where we're at, see what's available, what's not available. We have Vavin versus Kirito, who might be starting now. Yeah, it looks like they're in. No, they're in chat. Okay, so let's go with Vavin versus Kirito. Kirito winning 2-0 versus Red Gunner Guy. Red Gunner Guy, fellow caster here. Sometimes he casts with us. A Singaporean caster, tournament organizer, and such. All right. Okay, so this may be delayed. Let's see if we have. We have Iroh versus Mabels, which might be starting. So I think we'll go with Mabels, the current reigning champion. Wait, no, did they start? Actually, I don't see Mabels here. Iroh taking out 11, 2-0. Wow, we have some strong newcomers here today. Look at that. I don't see Mabels though. See if she's in chat. Cute, that just because I have supply army. Yeah, look, if you're playing against a competent opponent, assuming that you have similar levels of competence, there's no way to survive at that point. Because you have to assume that your opponent isn't just going to sit there and just go, well, I won the game, I'll just sit here. No, they're going to deal with it. And what I did was like exactly the response you want to do. You see a Terran, you know that they lost the game, but they're still staying in the game. Just immediately aspire, start sending units across the map, trying to find. I mean, it didn't send units across the map that fast, but you know, Might we want to do that a little faster? Just know where your enemy is. You know you have the advantage, and you have to keep it. Don't let them just set things up, because they may have been starting to prepare for that base trade before you did. Yeah, I don't see Mabels around. I hope she didn't fall asleep. it's pretty damn late for her. I say late because she didn't go to sleep yet. It's what is it? 5 a.m. in Chile? Chile? 4 a.m. in Chile, or something like that. It's I won't be surprised. No, there she is. We're fine. Let's get Mabels in. Let's get Iroh. There's group. Come to party. Okay. First map is going to be Eternal Empire. The Empire which is, as the name suggests, eternal. We are going server. I don't know where Iroh is from. We just need to figure out servers, because this is an A. Okay, so it's Canada and Chile. Okay, it's the US East. Should be fine. Okay, there we go. Ontario. Iroh is from Ontario, Canada. Where is Ontario? I can't place it on the map in my brain. Ooh, it's gonna be ZVZ. It's gonna be ZVZ. Yeah, I was saying another so heartbreaking. Let me make sure that everyone's ready. Ontario is southeast, I think. Group, you are the information fairy. You don't think, you know. I'm the information goblin. I come up with nonsense information. Alrighty, both the players are ready. Let's double check that everything is set up okay. Let's go. All right. Oh, they are yellow and orange. It's fine. It's fine. On Eternal Empire. At least we're not on that. What was that map that with all the yellow, the orange leaves? Cerulean Falls. Welcome to Cerulean Falls, the orangiest of all the maps. We're very sepia toned here today. We have a sepia filter on. All right, everyone. Welcome to Eternal Empire, the Empire which is, as the name suggests, eternal. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for leveled Um, Executor, leveled Executor. That's either an Protoss Executor that's leveled up, you know, in skill, or an Executor that's managed to sit under an Archon and then they get leveled. Anyway, in the southwest corner of the map, about to be link flooded, our yellow Zerg, all the way from Chile, current reigning SDO champion. Representing Alpha X Latin America, it is Mabels. And already in the middle of the map, our orange Zerg, all the way from Ontario, Canada, it is Iroh. Alrighty. Zerglings are already in. And it's an 8-no thang party. 8 Zerglings, Slowlings. Already doing quite a bit of damage. 5 drones down. Mabels should be able to defend this. She's buying some time. The queen is about to come out. She's not? She's getting something. Okay. 13 dead drones already. Whew. This did a tremendous amount of damage. I don't know if she could have done a bit better with the drone drilling, but yeah, this definitely caught her off guard. Iroh is getting a spine at home, preparing for that retaliation. All in all, a phenomenal start for Iroh. Mabels is marching out on the map though. She has to do a tremendous amount of damage in order to equalize because she is way behind. Iroh is setting up a block on the ramp. The queens are blocking it. Zerglings are coming in for a surround there from the side, or trying to sneak around Mabels' forces. This looks like a really good start from Iroh, and Karen is going to be so far behind. Not GG time yet, I think, but definitely going to be trouble. She can't really retaliate to this situation, but she hasn't thrown away her Zerglings, so they are coming back home. They'll be able to defend. So she doesn't sink even further behind. She's up on her drone production as well. Not overdoing it either. And she has kept a queen, so it's fine. More Zerglings coming in from Iroh. Now, neither of them is getting Zergling speed, so it does look like they will both go into some roach wars. I think in which case the early damage isn't going to be as bad. Since Mabels, if Mabels takes the initiative and starts the transition earlier, she might be, by the time they get to the mid game, she might be in an okay position. You know, the farther you go into the game, the less of an impact the early aggression is, because your enemy eventually makes mistakes. And if you're talking about two professional players at the top tier play, then yeah, early game damage does scale up. But in this case, at this level, at the diamond level, it doesn't really. People along as the game progresses make enough mistakes that the difference isn't going to be that big. All right. Larry's finished for Iroh. Krupp is suggesting Roach versus Muta, and that's exactly where it's going. And you know what I always say, if you got a whole bunch of roaches, you can order the damn Mutalisks and keep attacking. You can't. This has to be some kind of an all-in by Mabels now. Because roaches can't defend against Mutalisks, and Mutalisks, they don't defend well against roaches either. So it's going to go into some weird base trade, or one of the players is just going to outright die. Let's see, Mabels is getting a layer of her own. Iroh is getting a third base. Mabels is going to have to delay that. She has finally caught up in workers. It's going to be a while before that advantage is actually utilized. Nice poke here, but Iroh does have enough defenses. Mabel is trying to take a third on the other side of the map, but Iroh is already onto that. So this was Zerglings across the way. Now Iroh did get Zergling speed, so you know this Iroh's Zerglings are going to be effective on the other side of the map, while Mabel's kind of really can't be using them for anything other than defense. She's bringing Roaches. Oh, does get a cancel though, so oh, the Roaches around it. Okay, she's in a decent position. Oh, the Roaches aren't attacking. They were stuck on move command. Okay, she has enough to push this away. I'm assuming she didn't know about the Spire. Yeah, she knows nothing about the Spire. She sees the Mutalisks here. It's going to be a problem because she needs these Roaches on the other side of the map right now. They cannot be here defending. Otherwise, Mabels is deaded. Alright. Trying to get spores now, but yeah, she's stuck in a position where she has to defend Mutalisks with Roaches. And the Roaches are basically dead weight now. You can kill the Zerglings, which is nice, but she's defending the Spore at least, but there's not a lot of anti-air. These are slow chests right now. They don't have the speed upgrade yet. Jumping on top of the Queen, killing it. And Iroh will now just rule the map completely. Mabels has Overlord all over the place. She's not bringing them back, so Mutalisks are just going to kill it. There we go. Nidus. That's a good answer, I think. You gotta keep the Mutalisks on the other side of the map, and if your Roaches are here, they gotta make it all the way there to the other side. This is a big map. Slow just take forever to cross it. You have to force the Mutalisks player to defend at home. Because Mutalisks take so long to kill Roaches that Roaches can obliterate a base by the time they die. So yeah, they have to be on the Roach player has to be on the offensive against Mutalisks. And so far, Mabels has been on the defensive for a long time. She's still on 2 bases. She's way behind in workers. The Nidus getting jumped on and denied it. You gotta deny the Nidus. Another Nidus pops up though. Let's see if he's going to have the time to do that. The Zerglings are already on top of it. There's a Spine waiting as well here. This is Mabels' last chance. And it's up. No. Third one goes up, but the Mutalisks are jumping on top of it already. This has been... It's been too long that Mabels hasn't really been able to do any damage. He's going to try again. The Nidus is still loaded up. He's going to try to go on the outside of the base, which is maybe a smarter thing to do, but the Mutalisks are here. And the Nidus get denied. You have to deny the Nidus. Another one goes in the natural. This one might finish. Oh, Iroh kills the Overseer as well. Alright, Karen Mabels is compromising, putting the Nidus on the middle of the map. She can still win this. I mean, that's a lot of Mutalisks though. We are now up to an apocalypse of Mutalisks. This is 30 Mutas. That's an apocalypse. Now, this is a bait one. This is a bait Nidus. Let's see. Mabels is going to kill this 4th base. But that's about it. What about the other 3 bases? She had some Hydralisks and she brought the Queens, so she can defend against some of these Mutalisks. But remember, this is an apocalypse of Mutalisks. This is not a problem of Mutalisks, it's an apocalypse one. Queens are already dead, Hydralisks are already dead. Spores are dead, GG is called, and Iroh will take game number 1. After a very cheeky opening. So Mabels had the right idea, but She was just too far behind to really bounce back, and Iroh was just playing the whack-a-mole game, just smashing those Knight Essay back into the ground. Submarine is going to be our next map. Eastern. Alright, I've been submitted with a map of Canada. Okay, so Ontario is kind of like in the middle east of Canada. Alright, fair enough. Is that satisfactory to everybody? We learned something here, see? Alrighty. Thank you for your LE suggestions. Okay, everyone's ready. Let's get to it. Game number 2. So what do we got here? Leprechaun Emancipation. Yes, very important. Gotta stand with the Emancipation movement. Lactating exocrine? The fuck is an exocrine? Lodestone Enormous. That is grammatically incorrect, Yaku. Letter E. I like it. All right, everyone. Welcome to Submarine LE, where we all live in an LE submarine. An LE submarine. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Going pool first against pool first. Our current reigning SDO champion, representing Alpha X Latin America and the land of Chile. It is our yellow Zerg, Funara Mabels. And in the northwest corner of the map, already causing trouble in this bracket, a newcomer from Ontario, Canada, our blue Zerg is Iroh. Alrighty. It's going to be Link Team 6 versus Link Team 6. Let's see. Let's see who does it better. Mabels is like, no. You call that a Link Rush? This is a Link Rush. Oh. There we go. Workers are being pulled on Iroh's side. Mabels. She's going with the second base. Iroh is skirting the Overlord. Mabels did not see that. Oh, she's gonna see it though. She's gonna see it now. Okay, now she should know. It's coming. She's coming back. She sees the drones. She really has to kill those. She kills those. She mounts a really strong defense. Iroh is getting a couple of spines at home. Not sure why. They're not really defending anything there. You know, we'd much really prefer to have them here. Karen is pulling out the drones, pulling out the Zerglings. And this is going to be a massacre both ways. Karen so far losing a lot more workers though. The spine is still going up. It's very low on health though. Karen is surrounding the queen, trying to make sure she doesn't die, but there's nothing really to defend it. She does have a spine and some Zerglings now. She lost so many workers though, but strangely enough, has the better income, question mark? Okay, Iroh has 2 drones who are mining. Mabels has 1 drone mining. And she does have the upper hand here, so she's going to be able to defend. Okay, we're 6 supply versus 3 supply. This is the life we are here. you have here. I think. See, if Iroh had the 2 spines on this side of the map, I think the game would have been won. It is Mabels does that one drawn. This is so weird. Now Mabels really can't do anything with these Ray Zerglings. The base is really covered here. Well, what she... did just checking if the hatchery died. No, it was cancelled. GG is called. Mabels is tapping out, and Iroh with a very, very cheesy victory here. This is unwholesome. This is disgusting. This is some quality cheese. What you're saying right now. Alrighty, so the current reigning champion is out of the tournament by the newcomer. But let's see what the newcomer does against Vavin in the semifinals. We already have our first semifinal up and running. Let's get Vavin in here. Yeah. Just informing everybody. So this is going to be our lower semifinals. Our not lower semifinals. Our bottom semifinals. What time is it? We haven't even been casting for an hour. The stream has been up for a while, but yeah, we started at like 15 minutes past, 20 minutes past. This may yet be one of our shortest tournaments, but I don't know, it happens. Let's see. Our first map is going to be Golden Wall. Yeah, usually we take a break before the semifinals, but yeah, this is this is too early to take a break. So I'm assuming we're going to be on Eastern United States because Vavin is from Europe. All right. Okay. Karen is like disgusting. Yes, this is Iroh is being a very, very cheeky Zerg. It's not usual to see Zergs being this cheesy these days, but at least not in our circles. It happens. Right, Iroh is asking for a bit more longer, so we can take that time to hydrate our hydras. Please remember to hydrate your hydras, drain your disruptors regularly, and stretch your roaches. It's very important. Don't get esports injured. Also, support us on Patreon! !Patreon in chat. We'll take you to the link if you want to be a $5 supporter. You will get access to our subscriber-only channel on Discord, and also replay packs from the many tournaments that we cast, including Grand Platypus Open, including the Latin America tournaments, including the LA versus NA tournaments and whatnot. I don't have a list of what tournaments are included in there, but whichever tournament we can include, we include, and you get some pretty quality replays. I'm not sure what would happen if Iroh gets his hand on Mio Micah replays. I think this would be a violation of some kind of Geneva Convention or something, some rule. I don't know. Not sure we should let that happen. All right, let's see. Iroh's ready. Let's see if Vavin is ready. What? We need 30 more grapes. Send the lemonade man. And I can't understand and saying, hey, got any grapes? And then he waddled away. Waddle. Yeah, our channel points are called grapes. You can use them for channel related purposes. Click on the thing to see what kind of surprises we have for you. If you use 16,000 of these grapes, you can have our very own 16 squads on Seki. Cast one game if she's available. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and sleepily. Right. We have okay, both players are ready. Let's get to it. It's gonna be this first semi-final right here on Golden Wall. Elsewhere on the bracket, I is going up against Mr. Lasty still, and we have Baillie versus the Bar TV YouTube. What's going on? The Bar TV taking Yakuzaku, our very own clansman, 2-0. Baillie taking out Babylon 64 out 2-0. Every time I see Babylon 64, I'm reminded of Babylon 5. I need to rewatch that show and see if it holds up. So I really liked it. It's like a mid-90s science fiction like television show with like kind of low budget CG special effects and stuff. A pretty decent story. Alright everyone. Welcome to Golden Wall. The wall which is in fact golden and prevents you from getting into Platinum League. LE, in case you did not know, stands for Leverage Enhancement. Leverage Enhancement. That's, you know, when you're trying to, use a crowbar or something and it's not long enough and you get an extension and it's like, just use the leverage. It's enhanced. You know, very practical. You should get it. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, it is our yellow Protoss. Give it up for Vavin. And blocking Vavin's natural with a cheeky Evo Chamber block, our red Zerg all the way from Ontario, Canada, already causing quite a stir here in this tournament. We're getting quite a lit Zergling pool. It is our red Zerg, Iroh. Alright. Evo Chamber is finally going to go down. Quite a delay on that Protoss natural base. Even gonna get one probe with those broodlings. Already being cheeky. Okay, so it's a late pull. I'm assuming Iroh isn't going to rely on Zerglings here too much, because the speed is going to be really late. We're gonna get a couple of them, but let's see what Iroh is taking up towards. And then getting a couple of adepts who will be able to go out across the map, maybe punish Iroh's greedy opening, getting that pull very late. Iroh opening up the golden wall at the back there. Vavin finally going to take that natural base. Oh, actually, Vavin not going across the map, waiting for some kind of retaliation by Iroh. Okay. It's going to be a bit unfortunate because Vavin will not have the opportunity to punish Iroh's greed. One Zergling just running across the map. Gonna get two-shot by the adepts. And Vavin is getting shield batteries, preparing for a cheesy attack. I'm assuming Vavin was watching the stream or paying attention to what's going on and seeing Iroh is a very cheesy Zerg. It's going to be a robotics facility. I'm assuming glaive adepts. Okay, adepts going to finish the shade. If more Ducklings are coming in, this may be dangerous. Gonna have to kite it. Does shade all the way into the main base. Finishes the shade, goes inside. These adepts are not coming out alive, but they're actually not going to kill any drones. Iroh, what are you doing? This is not how you open this wall. Is this like a drone that just got the wrong instructions on where to mine? It's the guy. I was told to mine here. I don't know. Yeah, Iroh is coming in with some Zerglings, but there's no way this wall is going to be breached. Not with that shield battery and the extra adepts and such. I guess it's going to be Immortal from Vavin, not a Warp Prism. Twilight Council is about to finish. Oh! Gets baited. This is really unfortunate for Vavin. That Stalker being lost for pretty much nothing. Spire? Iroh is aspiring for a Spire. Vavin is getting an Overseer, not Overseer, you know, Portal's Overseer. An Observer. Going into Iroh's main base. It's gonna see that wall being opened as well. Actually, no. Oh, I saw some of it being cleared out. This is the slowest opening of that wall that is actually possible. Aside from not opening it at all. This is just one drone constantly mining the wrong patch. Okay, now it should be open now, right? How many? Yeah, there we go. I don't know if Iroh just set up a drone there and just like forgot about it. Maybe they were like, I'll open it up, and then just like, it doesn't matter. But then forgot to set the drone back to the main mineral line. Alright, Warp Prism is on the way. We have High Templars being made and Archons, so it's gonna be not a beef wave because there's no charge lots. Twilight Council hasn't really researched anything. It's gonna be Archon Immortal with some Adepts backup. Okay, so Vavin is getting Storm. It's gonna be really helpful against the Mutalisks later on. These Mutalisks really do not want to fly over Archons. And Storm destroys them. Right, Archon drop moving around. And clear out that Overlord. Mutas. How many Mutas do we have? We have a problem of Mutalisks. Iroh is actually going back home. We'll use the Mutalisks. Maybe snatch an Immortal here. Nah. Warp Prism can really chase these with the Archon. Just keep the Mutalisks away so they don't do too much damage. There's also a cannon at home, which is nice. And now some Stalkers to defend as well. So all in all, a pretty good response by Vavin to the Mutalisks. Doesn't get the wall open either, so yeah, Vavin is in a really strong position of defense here. But it's gonna have to move out. And take a third base at some point. That might be a bit difficult. Iroh already getting a fourth base. Still a bit far from being able to saturate it. Iroh, by the way, did not do anything with opening that wall. That drone mined the completely the mineral wall here, and now it's just mining from this base, long distance mining from that base. Shield overcharge being used, saving some of these units. Archons are being dropped right on top of the Zerglings and under the Mutalisks, but the Warp Prism gets sniped out and the Mutas are still alive. Storm Puppy! That's what Vavin needed. That's a decent trade for Iroh so far, but now that the Mutas are pretty much countered by the existence of Storm. Actually, how many High Templars? You have 2 High Templars that don't have energy! Vavin really has to bluff with this. Now getting charge, so we might actually get the beef wave after all. But yeah, look at Iroh has 5 bases. Almost no creep sprayed, by the way, which might prove to be a problem. Yeah, that's a lot of stalkers. Some shield battery backup. I don't know, but it's... yeah, the shield overcharge is going to save these stalkers and the immortal alive for quite a bit. And Iroh losing, how many? 13 Mutalisks so far. That's a lot to lose. As it is Iroh is still under 20, so it's still 18 Mutalisks. So we're still at a problem of Mutalisks. Not even a catastrophe of Mutalisks. Yeah, Iroh did snipe the High Templars, but the High Templars didn't have any energy for Storm either, so anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal now because Vavin did not have any High Templars with energy. Shield batteries are all depleted, more are being made, but they're not finished yet. Vavin's forces are all dead. There's nothing to actually attack these Brutalisks or the Zerglings or anything. There's nothing to defend. And Iroh will take game number 1. Also, Dalicat has redeemed a Krupp, please. So we may, if we have Kuro's acceptance, she will join us for the next game. Yeah, moving the Warp Prism over the Mutalisks, it's nice, but as soon as the Warp Prism is targeted, the Archons are kind of deaded. It's a good response by Vavin. He had the tools for the job, but yeah, he kind of had to move out at some point, but it's very difficult. It was in a very weird defensive position, and Iroh just leaned in on the Mutalisk production and just got a ton of bases. Yeah, and without the storms, it's a problem. Everdream is going to be our next map. I'm hearing the clickety click of an information fair. Can you hear them? Can you hear the clickety clicks? Introducing Kuro. I can see on Discord. Kuro is typing. It's like one of those like captions.
Hello there.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Fine. Nothing's on fire. Nothing's like falling apart and disconnecting from Twitch or anything. It's perfectly fine. Hashtag this is fine.
Perfect production. Perfect. Right. But what's the night of place? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you gotta accept the lobby in order to get in it. It's mandatory. So it's a prerequisite.
Anyways. What? Who? What?
What? Who? Where?
Yeah, what is it today with all the cheese? I mean, it wasn't as much cheese this time. It was a block, a proxy hatch into an Evo.
Alright, Iroh needs to get some water and Vavin asking for a moment. So in the meantime, we can talk about how cheesy Iroh is. Kind of like the Xenodactyl, the Zerg Xenodactyl. What is it with wait, Xenodactyl is American or Canadian?
American, I want to say.
Definitely an A, but I for some reason I thought maybe Xenodactyl is Canadian. Or which was the other really cheesy Protoss we had? I'm blocking out
had
the
a
name.
bunch. Canadian specifically?
I'm not sure if they're Canadian. Hold on.
We
They
had
won one of the
Taldan.
SEA.
I'm pretty sure Taldan.
Taldan,
played with
Taldan.
us.
There we go. Taldan is the one I was
Taldan is a
talking about.
special level though, okay?
Yeah, but just like this.
No,
I mean, actually, no. Actually, this game was not so cheesy. To be
Yeah, that's
fair.
what I mean.
All right,
Yeah.
both players are ready. Let's get to it. I'm sorry, we don't have a ZVZ for you anymore.
No,
Oop.
that's fine. That's fine. and I just hold my breath as I see the red square up here. I'm like, internet, please.
Internet, no.
You have
Internet.
no idea how many things I already tried to change to fix this, and nothing works. So
You can't. It's not on your end.
I don't know because it's an OBS issue. It's not an internet issue.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, right, everyone. Welcome to Everdream, and if you've ever felt away with me, just once, that all I need, entwined in finding you one day. Ever felt away without me, my love? It lies so deep. Ever dream of me? LE. LE, of course, stands for Llama Enrichment. Llama Enrichment. That is a charity in Peru for enriching the lives of llama. And maybe we should support them as part of our plan. We do. Our captain is a llama, in fact. This is the thing. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Poland, fighting against this Zerg and Polish internet at the same time, our yellow Protoss is, in fact, Vavin. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from Ontario, Canada, making their very first appearance in our tournament this day, already cheesing their way to victory, are Red Zerg, up one in this best of three semi-final. Give it up for Iroh.
And this time we have nothing weird. There was a hatch, I mean, like, pro block of the hatchery, so Iroh had to pick the hatch that's a bit forward. Actually, I wonder why he picked the forward hatchery and not the one on the north.
No, but this is a pretty early hatchery. It's quite greedy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is against Protoss, but you know.
Oh, this looks like the Cucaracha opening.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You get free bases?
Yes, you take 3 bases before gas.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's gonna be that, but it looks like that opening.
Is it viable anymore?
No.
Maybe because of the Ravagers?
I don't know. I heard that it's not really good anymore, but I haven't really tried.
Maybe that's why you get the forward base. You're a little closer across the map.
Oh yeah,
Question
I
mark?
mean, forward bases are generally considered aggressive, but I don't know if it was intentional or if it's just like, oh yeah, let's take this one.
Yeah. Alright, Vavin getting a quick Twilight Council.
What is it for? Is it glaives?
Gladipts. That's the answer today. You can't give a different answer.
Can't you?
You'll yeah. Look, as a
Can't
caster,
you?
you don't necessarily know what the players are doing, and you go with the thing that is most likely. The thing that is most likely nowadays is Glaive Adepts.
But you can say different thing.
I
Just-
can,
we'll
but
just be
as you
wrong.
can see, as you can see right now, I made the right call.
I mean, to be honest, I did expect Gladeps not just because it's popular, but because Iroh likes his links, so Gladeps will do decent against that in right numbers.
Not against Mutalis.
Not against Mutalisk, you're right about that. Also, this is a roach warren. We're going full
Yeah.
Cucaracha.
Yeah, Vavin did see it. Let's double check.
I don't know if he saw the roach
no.
warren itself.
No,
Nope.
did
Didn't
not
get
yet.
so far.
Yeah, there's the warp prism, there's the gateway explosion,
Yep.
you know.
And this time
Vavin-
he has better wall, because in the previous game, like, his wall was actually kind of awkward, so it made it harder to get out and get in and like defend it, I think.
Well, it's just a weird position to wall on that.
Oh
map.
yeah. But the things are coming. The StarCry is there though. Okay, StarCry is there. It's fine. This is fine.
And there's a warp prism as well. Okay, so now Iroh sees the Gladepts. Warp prism doesn't get to sneak in, but the thing is, the roaches aren't ready yet. Only a few of them.
He does have a lot of
I think-
zerglings though, so depending on position,
Yeah.
that may be enough.
Yeah, the Gladepts aren't going to finish the game here, definitely. I don't think they'll even get any damage done. But they are going to keep Iroh on this side of the map, which is very important for Vavin.
Also, I don't think the frontal attack is a good idea. To be honest, I would rather see like more drops and stuff. Because you know that Iroh already has an army, so he will be prepared on the front.
Yeah, but then, you know, that's the advantage, the privilege of the Adepts is that they can get shade in and out of places and keep the armor moving. So, yeah, I don't think that's the worst call. So far, 4 drones go down, but most of the Adepts are dead as well. This is a
He's
massacre.
still warping more. The warpers is still here, just chilling in the base.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing Vavin's idea here is to try and pull Iroh in many directions.
Yeah, that's why I said that, like, it would be nice if he like dropped from one side, like maybe walked in from the other side, so like he couldn't pay attention to all of it. But alas, the army
Right.
was destroyed, and we have Stalkers
Yeah, I
waiting
know.
for the
Vavin
zerglings.
did not do that. Yeah, there are stalkers, and an immortal as well. So pretty good against
Good that
roaches.
there are Stalkers, because there is a Spire on the way.
Yeah. It's gonna be real helpful.
Like for now, like
when the
Iroh
movie's coming
just showed Vavin like all this ground army that doesn't shoot up, and like it's good that Vavin actually got Stalkers and didn't just like decide to go, you know, no anti-air.
I mean, it's kind of what you do against roaches, right? Anyway,
Do you?
Stalkers. They're better than adepts and non-charge
guess.
slot. If you don't have the good upgrades, it's better to get stalkers, right? As like the
I mean, the way
it's like the gateway
I play
unit.
Protoss, Stalkers are good for everything, right? Kappa.
yeah, they're like marines, you know.
That's how I use them,
What you
anyway.
do? Marines.
I was
Always
looking for the
marines.
Steam button, but it was not there.
Alright. Kind of going to come in here, see the spire.
Yeah, and did get
Get
free
couple.
keys as well, considering there's an army here. That's decent.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't really make a dent in Iroh's economy. Iroh's on four bases, 62 workers. But now
And
there's
the
a movement
mutas
on the
are
map.
here.
Yeah,
Oh.
but Vavin feels pretty safe with the amount of stalkers.
Yeah, but
It
Vavin
would be
just
nice
wants to
if they had
attack.
Blink. Yeah, I mean, Vavin has to keep on putting pressure. Nice use of the force fields,
Yeah.
going to trap some of the army here, but the Mutalisks are on top of it.
And I do think he should keep the pressure on, because in the last game we saw that Iroh just takes all the bases
Yeah.
he had.
Yeah, he already has a fourth base. So, you know. How many Mutalisks died so far? 4 of them. More are going to die now. So, whittling down the Muta count. The Immortals are still alive.
The Warp
the Warp
dies.
Prism does get sniped out. But yeah, it
Queens
looks like
around.
Vavin is doing it. There's not much to defend here. It's a nice position on the ramp.
The immortal dies though, sniped by the roaches, so it's just adepts and stalkers here.
Yeah,
This is
but
pretty
they're free
close.
to do a lot of damage. They're gonna be recalled. The boys are fooled as well. All the immortals, all the mutas are dead, right?
No,
Oh, we have 2
there's
left.
one. I think those are new ones. I think the ones that
Yeah,
were
yeah.
in the army just straight died. Which is good, like
So
like Vavin needs to reset this mute account so it doesn't snowball.
Mm-hmm. And it does have Archons now as well with this army. So it's going to be charge lots. Actually, no, they don't have charge. It's just slots.
Are those slow
The Archons are
roaches?
going to be... Yeah, the Sloaches.
Yep.
The Iroh did not get speed for them. This is a slow mode game. Everything
look,
has...
he's already taking 5 bases. He's just going like
Yeah.
full production.
Yeah, full on Zerg.
This
So
is
this is
why
like-
it's important to keep him busy so he doesn't build up that economy.
You speak truly. I like the adepts sneaking around because this actually do quite a bit of damage. Is there? Oh, no, there's spines in the third base. Never mind. It's got... Oh, look at that! The base is making a smiley face. The drones are like the smiley face, the teeth. The hatchery is the nose. You see? Are you seeing it, or am I just imagining?
I'm seeing it
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
don't want to see it.
Now they have a cavity with the shape of adepts. Oh, but Iroh is moving in. Gonna attack that third base. I think Iroh has enough to break this.
Does he though? Ah, yeah, I
Might
guess.
lose, might lose all of the mutas though.
Yeah, but he's also killing the probes with the Zerglings, and there are still roaches left over.
Yeah, Storm is about to finish, but there are no High Templars. Oh, the Miles! I'm assuming Shield Overcharge was already used. Yeah, it's on cooldown. Okay, the mutas are all going to die.
Yeah, but there's still a roach army left over, and there's just more reinforcements coming
Yeah,
in.
more
at
more
Mabels.
Zerglings are streaming across the map.
Vavin, you have to GG. That's what you do. Just
Yeah.
That's that button. That is like a G on it. That's what you press.
Twice. Press it twice. Because once is just lazy.
Yeah, GG.
Alrighty.
GG to Iroh. I want to point out that this was not a 3-minute game.
Yeah, no. It lasted a bit longer. I guess Iroh isn't as cheesy against Protoss as they are against Zerg. Iroh is saying I was gonna GG out after the attack. Yeah.
I mean, it was
Iroh
pretty
thought-
good, but he just barely got it.
Yeah. So Vavin wasn't really because Vavin lost the warp prism. Like, there was no way to continue any kind of harassment or pressure. Iroh was in a better position than they had even assumed.
Anyways, that was the group
Thank
please
you
for
for joining.
today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, there are 2 more group pleases to be redeemed today. There is a limit of 3, just so you know. If you want to hear more of group, redeem group pleases. Alright, so we have our first finalist of the day. It is Iroh, making it all the way into the finals. We're not even 2 hours in. That's crazy. Alright, I winning 2-0 versus Mr. Lasty and waiting in the semi-finals for either Baillie or the Bar TV YouTube. So assuming they're still in game, we might go into a break just to give us some time to hydrate our hydras and such. Yeah, they are in game. So let's take a short break. It's gonna be 5 minutes. We'll show you some duct tapes of times gone by, and hopefully by then we shall have a game to cast. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, stretch your roaches, drain your disruptors, and come back here in 5 minutes. Because if you don't,
I will not forgive you.
And we're back. Hope you enjoyed that nice little break. Some oldies goldies clips from way back when. Back when Dali was platinum. Back when I was playing team games. Back in the olden days. Alright, we have our second semi-final. Right here, ready. It's gonna be Baillie versus I. As in Darkwatch, not me. I. Him. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Golden Wall. The wall which is in fact golden and prevents you from getting into Platinum League. LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Lenient Ensemble. Lenient Ensemble. That's when you have an ensemble of people. And they're very lenient. It's like a show, an ensemble cast. But it's very lenient. I have no idea what that means. In the southeast corner of the map, it is our green Zerg. Give it up for the player known as Darkwatch. It is not me, it's him. It is I. And in the southwest corner of the map, getting a forge, it is our blue Protoss. Give it up for Baillie. Alright, the pylons are setting up on the other side of the map. Alright. The wall is walled. I with a bit of a delayed reaction there. Maybe you just didn't notice it. Wall is about to be finished. Cancels the natural hatchery, sending that drone away. You get a more distant second base. Yes, I like that move, especially with the cannons so close. Oh. I'm not chasing that probe, and it's gonna be able to maintain high ground vision. Getting a cannon there. Oh, I started a spine, but I think, yeah, the cannon will be able to kill it before it finishes, right? Question mark. Should be. He's not getting any queens. I think he's flustered. Okay, now he's starting a queen. Yeah, this spine is going to go down, but it is buying time for the other spine. I should be able to go up. Okay, there's the cancel, even saves the drone. Yeah, but this is 2 cannons on the way. This is not. It's very unfortunate for I. Getting a Roach Warren. It's another cancel on one of the spines. Okay, natural base is going to finish for I on the third base location. The unnatural base, but Baillie is already setting up a A cannon ambush? A cannon bush. Cannon bush. Nah, it's a bad mashup. Let's not do that. A cannon ambush. On that base. So it shouldn't be able to survive. This looks like a very successful cannon rush so far. Baillie. Not really going for any follow-ups. There is no gateways being made anywhere. Not at home and not on the front here. There's just one gateway at home, but it's not really even making any units. This is just pure worker and cannons. Okay, now there are more gateways on the way. Yeah, cannons and shield batteries. It's a pretty good mashup. It's a pretty good duo. Alright. I's getting roaches and ravagers, which I really like. That's like the way to break this siege. To get some siege units. It's gonna be a while though. He's already starting to lose roaches. Maybe I is being a little impatient here. He's got to take out that high ground pylon. There we go. Once you take that, and you can start working on the lower ground stuff. He's going to lose that third base. It's going to be very, very tough. He does have a pretty good army supply. He's got 4 roaches, making 4 more. He's got 1 ravager. He got some spines to defend, so once he breaks this, and he's feeling comfortable moving out, should be able to do some damage. Is getting that pocket base at the back. Opened up the golden wall. So even though he's going to lose the unnatural base, he's going to be able to take a pretty good and safe natural one. Void Ray is out though. Didn't even notice the target. I mean, I noticed it, but I just didn't call it out. So now I'm kind of surprised by it, because I forgot about it already. But yeah, it's going to be Void Rays. There's not a lot of anti-air for I. Needing a couple of spores. Only 1 queen. Still. Oh, I did lose one at some point. Don't lose the queen. That's the only idea. It's unfortunate. Right, what is he going to try and sneak around here? They're going to be able to snipe the Roach Warren. More Void Rays being made. He's not really responding with anything. He's just getting 1 more queen. Trying to use the spores to zone the Void Rays out. Now there are 3 Void Rays. They can take care of these spores at some point. 4th Void Ray is on the way. There's a lot of shield batteries down there. We're charging the Void Ray shields. There is on the way for I. Maybe we'll be able to get some better anti-air here. One of the Void Rays is pretty badly hurt, but nice juggling by Baillie. We'll keep them alive. Okay, Void Ray still. None of the Void Rays died yet. A very competent start from Baillie. But I does have a natural base. And Larry's halfway done. More work is being made by I. So we're gonna have a 2 base income. Baillie is getting a 2nd base as well. Yeah, there's a lot of stacked defenses by I here. Oh, if the Roach Warren survived, I thought it was dead. It's got like 50 health. Alright, more ravages being made. It's gonna help deal with the Void Rays somewhat. At least keeping them moving around. Trying to depower these pylons, these shield batteries. Maybe we can depower the Stargate? I think only that central pylon is covering the Stargate. Some of these buys are connecting, which is great. Bacon, Field Bacon, Field Beacon is up for Baillie. Kind of committing to the air here. +1 weapons. Tempests, I like it. Actually, I don't. I used to like Tempests, but nowadays they're kind of a useless unit, to be fair. Their range isn't as big. Oh! Losing some of the Ravagers there. Still not killing that pylon. I think if I manages to bile down that pylon, I don't think the other one can power the Stargate. And there are no probes around to set that up, so they're going to delay the Protoss production for quite a while. Okay, look at this. Look at this upgrade. There's a Tempest upgrade. Tempest Resonance Coil to deal +40 damage versus structures. Yeah, I really think it needs to bile down that pylon. I think his Tempests don't do really a lot of damage to units. Unless they're massive. Kind of a weird unit. Alright, trying to kill some of the... Yeah, these Tempests just have too much range. They're not like the Void Rays. You can't just chase them away because they'll just go back and continue to kill you. Alright, Hydraulics are out though. Is making a break for it. And start a step into the Void Rays. Buys are going down on the Void Rays as well. A lot of them could connect. They're very low on health. But I's backing away. I'm gonna try and jump on top of these Tempests, but Baillie is on point with pulling them back constantly. Alright. Tectonic Destabilizers. Wait, that's not what is that what it said? It says Resonance. Oh, Resonance Coil is the name of the attack. Okay, that's why I got confused. Wait, they didn't change the orange glow on the thing. The Tempests, they have a blue glow. They don't have an orange glow. What? Why would you do that? Why would you make the attack orange and not change the color of that glowy ball in on the graphic of the unit? That just looks silly. This is so weird. I is so much trouble. This Tempest is just such an effective siege unit right now. You just make buildings disappear. They just need to bombard it from afar and just, you know. You just need to stay alive a little bit and they'll just kill everything. There's that Roach Warren going down. Oh, maybe you're extending a little bit. Yeah, Tempest. They're faster now than they used to be and they still have a lot of health and shields. Is getting a lot of bases though, so not quite dead yet. Got a third base at the back and the gold base. Oh, nice jump here, but now focusing the Tempest. Actually, no, I thought there was a Tempest on the red, but that was the building. What's its name? Still thinking. Gateway, that's the one. Fuck's sake, brain. Give me something here. Help me out. See, that pylon depowered the Stargate. If I did this, not me, as no, Darkwatch. If we did this like 5 minutes ago, all these Tempests would have even been made. So unfortunate. Like, Darkwatch had the right idea. It was biling that pylon, but he just didn't commit to it. And now it's just going back and forth with his Tempests and just keep on trading. Look at the units lost tab. Look at how like ineffective this trade was on I's side. Alright, more Hydralisks being made. They do have range and speed now, so they're more effective. But again, as long as Baillie just... Oh, is you see it when it shoots its units? Am I delusional, or when they shot the air unit, the Overlord, they shot the blue ball. And it doesn't matter, they're all dead now. I was just talking about how Baillie needs to stay on top of, you know, keeping these what oracles? What's up with my brain today? These tempests alive, and they failed. It looks like I is survived and in a really great position right now. You know, I is on 4 bases. Has army supply, has a ground army. Baillie has nothing. Baillie has a zealot and 2 bases. And look at the bank on Baillie. Baillie can just make a lot of crap and just move out across the map. Can make Zerglings basically. Oh, and that one zealot isn't defending. It's here. That's it. Baillie has nothing. It's just probes. 0 army supply. This is so weird. Anyway, just get distracted for a second by how lazy the Blizzard has been with the Tempest upgrade graphics, and there you go. You lose the Tempests. Alright, Eye is moving down across the golden wall. It's open on both sides, so, you know, just move across and just kill everything. There you go. It's gonna be Hydralisks in your base, and Baillie is basically on tier 1 tech here. Try to get a Dark Templar Shrine, but yeah, not gonna have a base by the time the shrine is finished. So the main base is mined out. The natural is also kind of half mined out. For Eye. For Baillie. Eye has 4 bases, like I said, and gold as well, one of them. And Dark Shrine is done. A couple of Templars are going to be morphed, but roped in. But there is detection for Eyes. He's got Overseers. This is one of the best comebacks I've seen. Oof, GG's gold. And I with some really tenacious survival here manages to take the game. Let's see what the next map is going to be. You know, it's kind of scary if Baillie goes up against Iroh in the final match. You know, a cheesy Zerg versus a cheesy Protoss. We may have a finals that lasts, you know, 2 minutes. Eternal Empire is going to be our next map. Let's make sure we hydrate our Hydras. Gotta get those pipes wet. And what am I looking for? Okay. Okay, there's Dark Gosh, there's Baillie. Alright, let's see if everyone's ready. Now that Eye has an eye portrait, like the Overmind portrait. It's like Eye. I'm still getting a kick of the Eye fun. Like the wordplay. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's get to it. Look, I'm a simple person. That's how it happens, you know. See a chance for a pun, I take it. And if it keeps on coming, then I keep on taking it. And when someone is called I, you know, it's a good opportunity to pun it away. All right. welcome everyone once more to Eternal Empire, the Empire which is, as the name suggests, eternal. Well, LE. LE, of course, stands for latrine emergency. Latrine emergency. That's what you get if you don't train your disruptors. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Oman, it is our Green Zerg, otherwise known as Darkwatch, currently up one in this best of 3 semi-final. Give it up for I. And in the southwest corner of the map, relative newcomer to our tournaments, it is our blue Protoss, Baillie. I don't think we casted Baillie before. I think this is their second or third SDO? Question mark. You know, not again. I'm not. My memory is not to be relied upon for anything, because why would you do that to yourself and me? It's horrible. But yeah, that's how I remember it, and therefore this is truth for now. Alright, I trying to come in here. It does get us run on that Zealot, which is nice. It's a nice catch. But the wall is in fact a wall. In fact, it may be too much of a wall. I think that may be hermetically sealed, right? Not sure. Alright, getting some damage on that gateway. Hull damage, even. Yaku, who apparently did not know that the term existed in StarCraft for some reason. It's weird. Light said hull damage, and Yaku said, hull damage. That's good, I'll use that. This guy's weird. These zoomers are weirding me out. As if the term hull damage was never heard for in the StarCraft scene before. Alright, it's gonna be Stargate again, but this time it's on this side of the map. You know, not that I didn't appreciate the proxy tempests before, you know. Hashtag proxy tempest. I miss proxy tempest. Those who don't know, I used to cast with proxy tempest back in the days of the before times when proxy tempest tournaments were happening. But they've been on a hiatus for a long time, which is a shame. They're missed within the scene, especially in the EU. You know. Just for me, they were the main EU tournament that I tuned into. Alright, it's gonna be Phoenix A. Or at least one. Well, one Phoenix. Let's see if Phoenix A is gonna be the follow-up. I is taking up to a lair already. No Roach Warren coming in, so gotta assume it's gonna be Mutas, right? How many gases do we have? Yeah, we're gonna get the 4th gas, so Mutas it is. Which I like, even against Phoenix, unless Baillie goes with Mass Phoenix and gets a lot of them. And even then, like, Mutas are pretty. Oh, there's a Roach Warren. Might be just for a wall off though. I don't know. Yeah, there's no Spire coming up. Looks like I is going to go with the Vultures. I wonder why delayed so long though? Because you know you get the lair, but only after that get the Roach Warren. Because you could have just started Roach Speed as soon as the lair finished, right? Question mark? I don't know. I'm not an expert on Zerg. The Oracle is going to be the follow-up for Baillie on the Stargate. So it's not committing to any more Stargate units. Just one Phoenix, one Void Ray, one Oracle. Maybe we'll see one Carrier, one Tempest. You know, it's just for variety. Oh no, you need the Fleet Beacon for those. The road facility is finished. Actually, the wall is open. I is not getting in there. For some reason. Roaches are being made. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I wasn't really going for any timing with the roaches. Just staying back and playing very defensively. It's gonna be full-on Ravagers and Hydralisks. Are we going Lurker Ravager? Because I'd like to see how that works. Lurker Ravagers would be funny. It's not a composition. It's not a weird one. Which is why I want to see it, because, you know, it's more interesting. It's more exotic. Yeah, that Kuro breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's fine. I know the hatchery is not aligned. It's fine, Kuro. It's fine. Breathe. Why are you triggering our observer? She has a job to do. Back off. Okay, nice job there. Triggering up that stasis ward. Eyes moving in. Oh, nice bile shots. A lot of them do connect. There's only one shield battery at the front, but it still has energy. There's not a lot of backup for It's almost pure Ravagers. All the Zerglings are dead. Did he even make any Hydralisks? No. So, yeah. This Hydroden, he's researching how to speed. I don't know. It's just forward thinking. I got the Hydralisk then just for the transition, so it's already prepared there. I don't know. You know, when the transition comes, you know, you'll have Hydralisk speed already, which is nice. Ooh, nice catch on that Phoenix with the biles. Ah, but the Ravagers are moving in without the Roach backup. Gotta have the beef there. Okay, now that there's a buffer, Roaches are moving in. The shield battery overcharge is used, but gets sniped. Still, 2 Immortals are still alive. There's a Void Ray here. These are Roach Busters on the portal side. So, is just not being able. He's not able to put a lot of pressure. Baillie is getting not Twilight Council. The other one, the Twilight thing, the Dark Shrine. There, that Dark Council, Twilight Shrine, whatever. What's the difference? All these buildings, they have the same names. I can just say whatever, and it's a starport, okay? Baillie just got the starport is finished for Baillie, and he's going to get Banshees. They have Cloak already, apparently, because that's how they do, and they also walk on the ground and don't fly. Stop questioning me. Yep, it's gonna be Lurkers. We're actually going to see Lurker Ravager. Well, only 6 Ravagers, so it's not really a composition, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. Ooh. The DTs are circling around. I'm gonna sneak attack. But it doesn't have 5 bases. I'm gonna try and get in that 3rd base of Baillie again. The 3 Mortals, the Void Ray. It's a pretty strong anti-roach composition. With some Stalkers as well. 4th base survives with impunity. The DTs sneak into I's 5th base. We'll be able to snipe it. Not really much you can do about it. And then the castle does get a cancel. Yeah, doesn't even kill the drone. Alright, these are spreading around, going into the 3rd base and circling to the 4th. But there is detection. Only going to kill a couple of drones. Yeah, the DT. Sorry. No, keyboard. What are you doing? The back leg on the keyboard just collapsed on me. Hold on. There we go. Now we're good. So I had to rearrange my stuff on the desk. It was disastrous. Okay, so Baillie gets away with getting 4 bases, delays I's 5th base. Gonna take into High Templars. Blink is on the way. +2 weapons. I don't know. I's getting an infestation pit. We haven't seen the lurkers in play yet. There's 9 of them. Now I's moving towards the 4th base. Once he plants those lurkers in, it should be a pretty good position. Oh, nice revelation there on all of the lurkers. It's still a pretty strong force, even if you can see it. It's still nothing you can move into as the Protoss here. I hope I plays it smart and doesn't just rush into here, because there are 5 Immortals and the Void Ray. Is there any detection though? There's an observer. Alright, I's doing the smart thing here, digging the lurkers in and kiting back and forth, trying to draw the Protoss army into the lurkers. Or not. Oh, maybe he lost a little too much. Also, at the same time, a backstab with some zealots. Actually, it's many stabs because they have 2 blades each and they just slash. Actually, it's a lot of slashes because these are the zealots with the 2 blades, I think. Oh no, these are the Brood Lord, but the Brood War zealots. I may be overextending here, losing all of the buffer forces, and it's just lurkers remaining here, and they are all going to die. Yeah, all in all, Baillie defending well enough. The Zerg army just disappears, and yeah, and lost the 4th base. So lost a lot of drones as well. Like about what 18 kills there, something like that. At the 4th base of I. So this looks pretty good for the Protoss here. Still gonna have to put some pressure on the Zerg, preventing the 5th base from going up, which is what Baillie is doing, sending some DTs. Might get a snipe on that morphing 4th base. And more hit. There we go. That was a kill. With its last slash before it dies, the DT kills that base. This base is already at half health as well. So all in all, Baillie doing a pretty good job at keeping I from exploding in economy. While taking up, getting a robotics facility, no, robotics bay, and a second robotics facility. And yeah, what is the Zerg going to do? He lost all of his army, he lost all of his lurkers. He's made 12 more. Yeah, gonna still have to defend this base a lot. Just a one zealot run by when I is not paying attention could really kill that base. And that's gonna be the fresh mining base for I for quite some time. Gravitic thing is coming up. What's it? The gravitic boosters. That's for the observers. Hey, gravitic boosters is for the observers, and gravitic drive is for the warp prisms. That's because you want to give your upgrades separate names that make sense separately, so that you don't confuse them. Right? You also want to give them like different icons that look very not dissimilar, so that you know, they're in the same theme, but still different enough so that you can distinguish between them, right, Blizzard? All right, a lot of bendings rolling in here, but yeah, it's just going to connect with the immortals. Only one immortal goes down. Actually, one of the Colossus does get sniped, but there's no anti-air here. The Void can just park up here with the observers and kill everything. Though it is just only one Void Ray, so it's going to take some time. It looks like I may have broken Baillie here. There's just so little to defend. Wait, what killed the Void Ray? Oh, there were Hydralisks in there. Yeah, it looks like I managed to do it. There's a backstab by Baillie, but I can take it. Not I, him. I, not me, I, him. Then I. More the Colossi go down. Baillie is just so far behind in army supply. These Roaches are pretty hurt, but I has a lot of army back home. Even getting some Vipers for some extra support in the later fights. And this base gets cleaned out as well. GG is called, and I will go on to the final. Well, not I, not me. Is it me as in not me, Steelmold? I as in I. As in, you know, Darkwatch. Not I, not I, me, him. Oh, righty. Alright, so we have a final match. It's going to be I versus Iroh. It's going to be another ZVP. I'm glad we caught Legendk at the beginning, because it was like, you know what? Lately we've been lacking in Terrans. Gotta catch the Terran at the beginning, otherwise you might not have a chance to catch them again. Do we want to take a break before the final match, group? Debating the production. All right, let's take a short break. You're gonna take a 5 minutes break while we set up the final match. Don't go anywhere unless it is to hydrate your Hydras, drain your Roaches, or no, hydrate your Hydras, stretch your Roaches, or drain your Disruptors. Sometimes okay. Don't confuse the actions. It's hazardous. Come back here in 5 minutes, because if you won't,
I will not forgive you.
And we're back! And joining me here for the finals, it is our very own CranKy Aires. Aires, how are you doing today? What's going on?
Not that bad. I got hit by a car. Yeah, and I fell on. I hit the windscreen. It cracked. I got cuts here and there. Other than that, I was okay. I'm pretty dedicated to StarCraft.
Okay, should you not be in a hospital or something?
I'm good. That's part of my job, getting hit by cars.
But what is... for those who are wondering, we're joking. It just came back from set where working on a TV show. It was not hashtag. He was not really hit by a car. Let's pretend.
I was hit by a car, but it was at low speeds, and it still did hurt. So
this is like when I asked Aires like oh, how are you doing? How are you doing? He's like, I got hit by a car, and it's just I didn't know that he was talking about acting. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to like, oh wait, no, he's talking about on set. It's fine.
Yeah, and yeah, Kuro, you're right. I got smacked on the wall, kicked in the face, dropped from the boat. Yeah. Car doesn't surprise you. Yeah.
And he didn't even forget his lines.
Because I don't have lines.
It's all visual.
Yeah. I mean, I did have to act like a drunkard. It was pretty funny though. Like, the director was like, you gotta be a little bit more rough. Be a bit more rowdy. Oh, okay. Sure.
Were you doing drunk fighting?
Yeah.
Drunk
I had to
kung fu?
Yeah, drunk acting too. So it's like someone would bang into me and I was pissed off. And I'm like, hey, wanna fight, bro? Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. And the thing is, when the doctor told me who was I going up with, I was looking at him and I'm like, if this was in real life, I wouldn't want to go up against that guy. This guy's huge. He's like 1.8 and he's like a bodybuilder. I'm like, Even if I'm drunk, I'm still awake to know I'll get my face busted in. Nuh-uh.
I mean, if you're drunk, you're not making that decision. Basically, you're like your decision making is impaired. So maybe you would fight that guy.
I do know if the person is like almost twice my size. Mm-hmm.
This is, for those who don't know, Claire is Aires. That's Aires is playing in like the Singapore version of Agnikai, basically. Like the it's like a dojo drama.
Yeah, that was then though. Now it's another one. It's
Oh, it's a different one. It's not the same show.
No. I've been in like 3 different ones now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still typecast as the guy who doesn't know what's going on?
Yeah. Like the guy who gets beat up the most often. I don't know. Maybe it's just like my face.
Do you have an IMDb page yet?
I'm not good enough. Like most of the time, I'm just doing nothing. I'm just like, what? Oh, boom! Ouch! I got hit in the face. Like rolling down the stairs and shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm still new, and I went to like there are different kinds of actors. Like some of them do their own stunts, and some of them they have an agent or something. Like I started from nothing. I started from the director himself.
Yeah.
So he would push me up and give me small roles. So you will see my face pop up here and then. Yo, what up? But most of the time, I'm just getting beat up. The guy who gets beat up.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. I remember, like you know Van Damme, like the
Oh yeah, the wrestler.
Actor. No, it was like a kind of martial artist who went into acting. He's from Belgium, and he went to America, and his first role in an American movie was as a CGI monster. Like he was just the it wasn't the actual monster. It wasn't in the movie. It was just like the guy in the costume that they later superimposed the monster on. He played in it was in Predator, in the first Predator movie, where the monster is invisible. So that's how that's how they made the special effect. He was running around in a silly costume, alien costume, red costume, so that they can later, cut him out of the film and replace it with a special effect, like a shimmering special effect, because the Predator was invisible. So that was his job, and he was so angry that was the role, that because it was like he was really pissed.
He's there but not there.
Yeah. Later he started getting some more like lead action, like cheesy action movies and stuff like that. So you gotta this is the movie industry. You gotta start just doing like menial stuff just so you understand how a set works and how technically how everything happens, and eventually, if you're good, you get noticed. You get more jobs.
I get noticed as the guy gets beat up. Like when I'm on set, they'll be like, "Oh, what are you gonna do today? Are you gonna get beat up again?" I guess so. Probably.
I mean, maybe that's how you get typecasted. As the guy is the punching bag.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing double work, that kind of thing. Like I'm like doing stunt work and like acting at the same time. And I'm like, so sometimes they're like, because like if you're acting, then they know, like they have the schedule out. If you're a stuntman, then the other people, they don't really know, and they'll be like, yeah, here, you're not. Oh, you're doing stunts. Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to speak today. Well,
yeah.
I'm here to get punched in the face. It's fine.
I'm gonna do something that might kill me, but it's good. I'm good. I'm all good. I'm happy.
I like that. I've been in like 3 different ones now. No big deal. No big deal.
I mean, it's all Chinese dramas, and Singapore isn't like not much people in Singapore watch TV nowadays, so it's okay. I mean, I do get messages like from my friends like, "Is that you on this show right now?"
I mean, we're still waiting to see the first show that you were on. We haven't done the watch. You wanted the whole clan to watch it together.
Oh no!
like a party watching, watch party. It's a watch party because it's a party and you watch something.
Yeah,
I'm cool
that
with-
show
I'm
got
down
delayed.
with the cool kids. I know all the terms that everyone is using. We're all going to Netflix and chill together.
Hey, Netflix and chill.
Because they're going to watch Netflix and it's going to be chill.
I'm gonna chill with the Netflix.
Unless we turn up the heat, and then it's not going to be as chilly. It's going to be Netflix and warm.
Oh. Okay. All right.
As a Cyborg, hold on.
Cyborg was awesome.
I think that's a Van Damme movie.
Man, but I do think about what if one day I meet those kind of actual actors, like those Western actors, and I heard that they're quite huge. I could be like the Seven Dwarfs. Like, damn. Like, look, I'm like 170,
Mhm.
and I thought I was like pretty okay on set. I never felt so small. Like-
Yeah, I feel you. I'm like 174. It's okay. It's not short, but it's also like anyone is even a little bit tall is just taller than you. It's just like
Yeah, exactly. It's like, never felt so small. Even the ladies are like taller than me, and I hate it when you have to wear heels. And I'm like, and like, when you have, like, when they're taller than you,
Mhm.
and then like, because it doesn't it's not very nice in the show where the ladies taller than the guy. They either try to make it the same height. Sometimes I have to be standing on a little stool, and it's like really
stand on the
depressing.
box.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it. That's all. Most actors go through that. Like you have to kind of balance it out. That's why there's the camera like compensates for everything.
Yeah, I never knew I looked so bad in a camera. I thought I looked good. I look bad.
Yeah, like Castor is also
you
like.
didn't have to say yeah to that when I said I
Castor-
look bad.
No. I was answering to Kuro in the chat, in the live feed chat. He said that Nathanias also stands up with like casters. Casters when you put casters in a row behind a desk, you kind of have to balance them out so they all have like a similar height sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, don't have to do that. Because like when Light was casting with on the Australian ESL in studio with that other guy, I forgot his name, who's like, what did they say? It was like 6'4" or something. It's something. It was insanely tall.
Was it Pig?
No, not pigs. And someone a lot less famous. Actually, this is the first time I Tegan.
Yeah.
There we go. Hold on. Okay. Kuro is saying, I is here. Why are you not making a lobby? Because I've been talking for the past 5 minutes trying to write down.
Talking about life.
Yeah, so there's a huge height difference, and Light was like, nah, I'm not taking a box. It's fine. So you don't have to do that.
Yeah, like there are a
You
lot
could
of things that's interesting about this kind of
Alright.
stuff. Gonna have a few minutes. Yeah, sure, why not?
He's already had 10 minutes.
I mean, I could
Not to
do
be-
with another two.
Not to be cheeky
Okay.
here, but we have been waiting for a while.
I
Do we have any
mean,
meat?
I mean, I could give like an instance where I had to talk like in on set. I have to talk to a particular actress, and the thing
Yeah.
is, she had a mole on her face. So like
Is that
when I had to talk, it's like, do I look at her eyes or a mole or like where?
Have
Because
you
like, the
seen,
camera was like up front, and it's like, oh my god, oh
have
my
you seen-
god.
It's in one of the Austin Powers movie. I think it's in Goldmember, where there's a guy who has a huge mole on his face, and he's the mole. Like is like an undercover agent, as in a mole, but he also has a huge hairy mole on his face. And every time Austin Powers talks to him, he's like a mole. He's just staring at the mole and just mumbling mole,
Yeah,
mole.
like I don't even know. Like, come
It's
on,
so distracting.
why can't the mole be near the eye or something? Why is it like somewhere else? Like, Can you look at her? I am.
Your job is so hard, Aires. It's such a tough work. I mean, I thought being a landscape architect is very difficult and complicated, and you have to really be concentrating on your stuff. You know, and there's a lot of responsibility. But man, you gotta look at a beautiful lady and not stare at her mole. That's tough. That's rough. That's
I mean, I would rather be staring at something else. That would be nice. But
that's sexual
no.
harassment.
Oh, whoa!
At least what was
hold it.
happening in my head.
I didn't say I was gonna look down there. No. In real life, I may or may not look at that, but when I'm casting, I try to be as professional as I can. I don't stare at stuff or like. All right, Stu. This is where we both.
We are getting bonked here. Yeah.
Yep.
We're being threatened with litigation.
Nope. This is where we just. Well, how's your day then?
It's nice. It's actually it's a holiday here. It's the beginning of the Jewish New Year. It's the Jewish year calendar year. It's Rosh Hashanah. It's like our
Happy birthday!
it's like a big holiday. It also coincides with a quarantine that's been starting today.
There's a quarantine. What
Yeah.
does it mean?
Well, we have corona problems still. It's bad. It's bad. So they decided on a quarantine, which they've been debating for the past 2 weeks, and it just started now. So it's fun. Yeah, but anyway, it's a holiday today. So Shana Tova.
Happy holiday!
It's the Jewish, for happy year, happy New Year. So there's that.
Shana Tova!
So 2020 is still going on, but whatever the Jewish year was, it's ending. I don't know. It's not really meaningful. Actually, I don't even know what the Hebrew year is, because it's different years. Because it's a completely different calendar.
Jewish calendar.
Our calendar is like it's year 5,000 something.
What? Year 5.
Let's see. What's the Jewish year? I don't even know how to pronounce it in English, because it's basically like letters.
What
It's like,
is the Jewish calendar? So now
it's
Rosh
like it's year 5,780 apparently.
Damn.
It's
Rosh
fine.
Hashanah.
Yeah, that's the. It literally means the head of the year, or the.
Well, there's like one. Wait, what? One word. What? Huh? Wait. So after Rosh Hashanah is Yom Kippur.
Yeah, Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur.
And
That's
then
the.
it's
Yom Kippur is the one where everyone is fasting for 24 hours.
Do you have to fast?
Nah. But usually it's like a day where it's at least in Israel, people don't drive usually. Like
All right, I think we can go.
All right, everyone is here. Let's remind them it's best of 5. Good luck, have fun. Let's get to it.
I was about to say, like, after Yom Kippur, it's gonna be something that's, if I pronounce, it's gonna be a little bit messed up.
It's Sukkot. It's
Yeah, I would pronounce it as something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fired instantly.
that's the plural. The singular is Sukkah, which is which you know what it
Sukkah.
means in Russian. Which you know what it means in Russian. It's the
No.
source of a lot of jokes here. Yeah, Sukkah is like whore in Russian. Sukkah.
Sukkah in Singapore is like, what, anyhow, something like that. Like, anyway,
Mhm.
anyhow. Okay.
Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, Sukkah is bitch.
Aye.
And I think Bliat is whore, so it's Sukkah Bliat is like bitch whore or something. It's very it's very inappropriate.
I'm gonna learn that and use that in Singapore. Nobody knows what the heck am I saying. And I'm gonna be like,
Right,
it means
everyone.
beautiful.
Finally, we are at the finally, in the final match of the finals. Finally, we are on Death Era. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for Locksmith Endurance. Locksmith Endurance. That's when, like in Skyrim, when you get a high locksmithing skill, lockpicking skill, and also a lot of stamina. So you get lockpicking endurance. You can lockpick a lot. That makes sense. In the southeast corner of the map, a new appearance in our tournament, all the way from Ontario, Canada. It is our Teal Zerg. Give it up for Iroh. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from Oman, it is a player otherwise known as Dark Watch. Give it up for our Blue Zerg. It is I. Alright, so no cheesy opening here. This not yet.
Has he played?
Iroh-
Oh yeah, he played in
Yeah,
CBC.
Iroh played against Mabels before, and he went with very early, like eight Zerglings, slowlings across the map, basically. It was this. I don't remember which, like it was, if it was a 12 pull or something, but it was pretty damn cheesy. And it worked.
Isn't that ZVZ? ZVZ is cheesy, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in
So
lower levels.
We've seen that Iroh versus Protoss wasn't as cheesy, but you know. I was assuming maybe in a ZVZ it's going to be cheese again, but it looks like Iroh has chosen a much more reasonable path. It's actually playing quite greedier than I.
Don't. Wait, Iroh is the one that is in teal. Oh my gosh. Both
Yeah.
don't have. Why did they have to pick colors so close to each other?
At least, look, as long as it's not purple and pink, we're okay.
What? It's blue and teal. It's almost the same.
It's at least different than purple and pink. We need
If
to
it's
we need to
purple and
like
blue, I'll die.
we need to add to the rules like a special caveat that if you get casted, we get to choose your colors.
Oh yeah. That'd be good.
Alright, so I is going to go with the Baillie Nest. Iroh is just going to get some spines for defense.
It's expanding. He's gonna get a third.
Hey, Lord Lockin gifting another sub, this time to Papa Panda, the greatest name in esports. That's the 29th gifted sub by Lord Lockin. One of our more hype supporters right here. Thank you very much. So that's quite a lot of spines.
Yeah, he has basically walled himself in.
Yeah.
Does I know about the third base? Oh, he's gonna know about it. That depends
It's
how he's gonna
another
defend
spine,
it.
and yet another spine.
Well, he's gonna be relatively safe in his natural, but oh, he can't. What?
Yeah, I think is. Yeah, I think he's going to go all in on 2 bases, but yeah, the thing is,
Why the
I has
spines?
because he wants to be very aggressive on the other side of the map. Thing is, he doesn't have any banelings, so he's going to have to wait until his baneling nest is finished, because he really can't move against these banelings. And I is safe enough to actually take a third.
This is very confusing.
Ooh,
He's gonna go
wait a
for
minute.
2-base muta? Like, he's
Yeah,
getting
looks like
all
it.
the
It's,
gases.
yeah, it's getting more gases. That's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, he's got the spines and the zerglings to survive until he gets the Mutalisk, so why not?
I am so confused. Am I drunk or am I confused? I don't even know.
Nice catch on that drone there. Ooh. He's like going, how many spines am I seeing? Oh,
My- Wow.
he's got 5 spines in that natural base. Actually, I'm surprised I isn't bringing any banelings. It's a bit of a shame. It's kind of.
That's like 3 banelings, I think. And it's gonna be
Yes,
for
3
defense.
banelings. He kept the banelings at home for defense, which I like. I think it's a good thing. You know your enemy has a lot of zerglings. You want to keep some banelings at home.
Yeah, but I should be guessing like something's up. Because like he saw a third and it's cancelled right now. And then
Yeah.
he went, try to go for it. So you should know something's up. Like Nidus or like really fast layer attack. Because like no one just cancels his third for no reason. When you haven't done anything to it, you haven't even sent a link to it, and then poop.
Yeah. Well, this time Iroh has the banelings here, so Iroh needs to be really careful.
Is he gonna get?
No. No, not with the zerglings and banelings here. Iroh is buying a lot of time for that spire, which is about to transpire.
Honestly, doesn't know. I don't think I knows about
Oh,
it.
the Very nice. Just run right into the banes.
Boom. Oh! I didn't spot it. I sent an overseer in. And I don't think he saw the spire. He didn't. He missed the spire.
I fell for it. He said I sent the overload in, and I was like, "Yet you're not playing. What are you talking
You
about?"
never know. You don't know. I may be playing.
I know. I knows. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Did he scout it?
Yeah. Oh, if he scouts, then that's not me. I don't scout. God
This is so
dang it.
confusing. I am so confused. Alright. Mutalisks are coming in. Iroh does have a baneling here, which is nice, but the
And
I
the
just
entire.
switch to roaches, and you know what I say about with roaches and Mutalisks? The roaches have to be on the other side of the map.
Oh,
Roaches can't just stay and defend against Mutas.
they're gonna attack. That's a lot of roaches.
Yeah, they do have speed, so they can get here, but Iroh does have ground forces, and he's got the spines, so I don't think Iroh is going to take a lot of damage here, question mark. The position by Eyes, though. And he's killing all the Zerglings, but the Vultures are so low on health, but they can at least kill this base.
Queen.
Maybe? No.
No, he didn't.
It's gonna get cleaned out entirely.
He just got a queen for all the roaches. Ay. Hey, ay, yeah.
Alright, Mutalisks coming in. We've got almost a catastrophe of Mutalisks. Got 18 of them. 2 more being made.
Oh no. Yeah, like that's the thing. If you don't see the Mutalisk coming, you're in for a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I was a few pixels away from scouting that spire.
Oh, it's gonna lose a lot of overlords too. Oh, he's gonna target down the island? No, not a good idea. He just
Or-
lost 2-3.
He had spores. But yeah, there's still a lot of Mutalisks here. The Hydralisks coming in, but there's only a couple of them. The anti-air for I just wasn't consolidated enough to actually threaten the Mutalisks. And
Yeah.
target firing by Iroh just manages to clear it out, and GG is called. Iroh will take game number 1. Right.
Oh man. Like, it's unfortunate. He sent the Overseer in, but he didn't get to see the Spire. It was just out of range. If he had saw the Spire, then it might be a different game. Because you have gotten spores ready. That's unfortunate. Just pretty good units.
Alright, Everdream is going to be our next map.
Where would we? Do you have a dream?
Sometimes I have dreams. I had a dream today. I don't remember it though.
Uh-oh. That's a sign.
Well, it's okay. I don't remember a lot of things, Aires. It's fine. In fact, I don't remember most things. Right, let's see if everyone's ready. Okay, we're going to get a color change here, so just does that.
Nose. Alright. No, it's game 2.
Right, both players are ready. Let's get to it. Double check that we're not forgetting Kuro, because that can happen. I've been very distracted today for some reason. Actually, I haven't slept all that well. I need to get a sleep schedule going.
Everyone needs to sleep early and get the proper sleep schedule, but we are gamers.
Yeah, hashtag gamer life. See, now I talked about being tired and I started yawning.
I'll back you up. I'll back you up.
Right, everyone. Welcome to Everdream, LE, and if you've ever had a dream, then you know that LE stands for lease execution. Lease execution. That's when you sign a lease for like a gallows pole where they execute people. You have a lease on it, so that's a lease execution. Or maybe that's an execution lease.
What?
Exactly, in the southwest corner of the map. All the way from the land of Canada, it is our red Zerg going hatch first against bull first. Currently up 1, it's the 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 87. Give it up for Iroh. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from Oman, it is our Teal Zerg. Give it up for, it's not me, it is I. Alright, I went pool first. Well, not me, him.
Yeah.
Arkwatch.
I.
Not I. The teal Zerg went pool first. Versus the red Zerg who went hatch first. Let's see if I is planning something cheekier or if this is just a defensive thing. Maybe expecting Iroh to be cheesier. Only getting a couple of Zerglings so yeah, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's going to be super aggressive.
He went for a safer option, I guess. I went for a safer option. Iroh went for.
But you're not playing, Aires.
I
Is playing.
Yeah, I is playing.
No, you're not. I is.
I is. Yeah, I.
Look,
God
neither
damn it,
of us is playing.
He is playing. I shall call him EYE now. EYE is
EYE.
playing. Yeah.
EYE.
Or it could be pronounced as EA.
Eye. Eye.
Yeah.
Eye.
Hmm.
Eye.
Oh boy. Oh, the link slips
Oh,
in.
Zergling just managed to get in then, which is nice.
Okay.
Let's go to just see the
Doesn't do much, though.
spawning pool. The spawning pool researching. Gonna miss the
Well-
benniness though. Oh, I's getting a lot of Zerglings. Speed is almost finishing.
Iroh should be fine. He's gonna have a spine up in time ish.
Yeah, gonna have a spine and a bending nest should be okay. But I is not hasn't been making joins in a while. I think I is just going to be going 2-base all in with Zerglings. Ah, but he does
See it. Iroh.
it does
Iroh spots
expose
it.
how many Zerglings he has. He didn't hide them.
He's building. Iroh's getting a very quick lair though. I think his gameplay is gonna be the same thing. Go for Mutas. 2 gases up.
Alright, we're gonna see some purple Link Bane Wars here.
Oh, oh, oh.
No! Be careful! There's the brains! There's the brain! No!
Oh my.
Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! Don't Mio! Don't Mio! It already happened. It already happened last game. Don't Mio my kite. Shh.
He doesn't have. Does he have Banes? Does I have Banes?
He's not making them. I hasn't been making Banes.
I just pressuring just for him to secure a third. Now, both of them are almost doing the same build that they did last game.
Yeah.
Wonder how it works out.
Yeah, but no Banes. Why don't you make a couple of Banes? You have the gas, you have the minerals, you have the Zerglings.
Oh my. Oh my. He might
This is
even lose
why you
both
get
queens.
Banelings. You already saw the amount of Zerglings that your enemy has.
I mean, I thought he could have defended it with queens and link. Because they were on similar link count.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't take super damage here, but I mean, a couple of Banelings would have prevented the damage entirely. So we would still have a lot of Zerglings, didn't have to remake any of them. And when he was transitioning into Roaches, he'd still have a lot of Zerglings at his disposal, and even Banes.
Well, he heard you. He's building one Bane. Just one
It's
away.
one of those. It's one of those things that as a Zerg is very difficult to learn. Just to make Banelings
right amount of
again.
Baneling.
Oh, nice gets a cancel on this third base. The Bailings were too slow to get there. One thing we noticed about Iroh is that he's barely spreading any creep. We saw this in the previous games as well. So there's nothing connecting the bases, and the Bailings were just too slow to get to the third.
Yeah, he took the forward one though. Well, yeah, I, or whatever. He took the one that's like it's in a straight line instead of a triangle. Is he gonna get it? Ooh, nice one hit.
Yeah, that wasn't so exciting because I saw it coming. But I does have roaches right now. How many? Only 5 though, and they're not here.
Oh no!
This
Oh no!
coming as well. When they jump on top of that spore and kill it.
Oh no! Is it gonna be a repeat of what happened?
Yeah,
Okay.
the mutas are just.
Oh no!
I is just not prepared for that Mutalix transition. Mutalix.
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 Oh.
When the mutas come and lick you. Ugh.
Oh no! Oh, Steel! No! No! What? Why? Oh.
Because we got nothing else to talk about. I was just killing Eye here.
I mean, he could just let me think of an ideal scenario right now for him that might happen.
And I mean, okay, I have some roaches enough to defend against the Zerglings on the ground, but the mutas are still basically unchallenged. There's one queen and just
He's not building
3
queens.
spores here. Third base is finally going to go down for I.
Oh, he's gonna try to defend the third. I don't
Yeah.
know.
This is what happens when you have roaches against mutas. You can't be on a defensive position. You will die eventually. There's just no question about it.
Yeah, but Mutaling gives you a lot of map control.
The only way to win with roaches against mutas is to be on the other side of the map.
Oh yeah, yeah, that like big +1/+1 or +2/+1, something like that, an attack. I mean, like he should. Oh, did you scout again? See it.
He's making more hydralisks, but I don't think this is gonna be enough. He's gonna have 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 bases on 4. He's gonna be locked down.
And Iroh is already digging a 4th base. That's something we've noticed about Iroh today. Always on top of expanding. Even if the worker count was low, Iroh was always like expanding, getting more and more bases. As long as anytime Iroh has map control, like the expansions keep on happening.
I mean, that's how you play as a Zerg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that moment when you have your Mutalis, he has like 15 Mutalis against 8 Hydralis. It's like, you could just dive in right now and like, bye bye Hydralis. I think.
When did I speak in a Singapore accent?
Did you?
Yeah, Yaku is saying still a Singapore accent coming through.
Aha!
I don't know where. Yeah, this is. It's not going to do much.
I don't really know what you can do from here.
One
He
thing
has 13 Hydralis.
I think I don't think there was a single game where Iroh did not make spines.
I mean, it's a very good idea and a very good investment, like in the early game. Like if let's say he's going for this really quick lair into his quick spire, and I just goes for that kind of like super early roach attack. With Links and Banes, you can't stop that, and having a few spines, you could defend against that. And that's what he wants. He doesn't want to die. If he gets that Mutalis quick enough, like now, he's gonna have all the map control. And it's okay if you lose a bit of economy in the beginning.
Depends on coming in. Baiting speed hasn't really finished here, but they're gonna get connected.
Yeah, because I'm wiggling back. Oh!
Ooh, so many of them died to the Banes, and there's just not enough to deal with the mutas. G is gold, and Iroh is on match point.
I mean, like by now,
basically undefeated today. It hasn't dropped a map.
Oh man! Oh, we have a Karuk.
What?
Please, maybe I could.
I mean, it is a ZVZ.
But
if Kuro Curse happens, then the game will last 2 minutes. So.
What? Should I? It's possibly the last game is a ZVZ.
You've only casted 2 games today. What are you doing?
I'll keep that for the next one. I'll keep that. I'll keep that.
And
it's submarine too. It's submarine.
Look, I was hit by a car today.
Wow, you pay you know, sir. Yeah, I got hit by a car. That dedication.
Who are we waiting for? Who hasn't accepted?
I accepted it.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Let's double check race. Because as much as I like TVZ, that's not the matchup we're in right now. There we go. Make sure everyone's ready.
Colors good.
Okay. Let's get to it.
So
This may very well be
submarine.
your final game here.
And then all I've casted is 3 games. Very nice. I mean, I'm kind of happy. Okay, like, yeah. I came back here
It's
just
fine,
to see.
It's fine. You
It was
participated.
easy.
You get a participation trophy.
When is it getting sent? When is it getting shipped out?
We gave Yaku to give to you, so it it'll be
Oh well.
25
probably the day
years
I
or
die.
something like that. I'm not sure.
I don't have too long to live. Getting hit by cars every day ain't that good.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Submarine LE, where we all live in an LE submarine, an LE submarine, an LE submarine. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for legality. Emission. Legality emission. That's when you fart justice. Legality emission. That's what Max Angel farts. Justice. Now, in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Ontario, Canada, it is our red Zerg on match point to win this entire tournament. Give it up for Iroh. And in the southeast corner of the map, going pool first, our green Zerg. All the way from Oman, it is I.
Part of me was like hoping you would mess up and like I roll. No.
I didn't even notice that. It's I versus Iroh.
What you've been casting, Dad, for the past
It's a
2
row of
games.
eyes. I didn't notice that. I had enough fun with the eye on its own. I didn't realize there's a row of eyes. Get it, Iroh?
Yep, totally. Mm-hmm.
Can't get all your eyes in a row.
I wish I could. I wish.
Well, you can't. You can't look at the eye because there's a mole, and you get distracted.
Steve, how do you pronounce the word that's spelled Y-E-S?
Y-E-S. Yes.
Now, how do you pronounce the word that's spelled E-Y-E-S?
There's no Y-E-S?
E-Y-E-S. How do you pronounce that?
E-Y-E-S. Eyes.
God damn it. You're too good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, that was lame.
Yeah, that was very lame. I did not even remotely.
It
I
was
thought-
supposed to get you, like, messed up. It's like E-Y, like Y-E-S, yes. E-Y-S, yes. Oh no, it's eyes. You're good. You're good.
Maybe it's just because I didn't hear you, like, when you asked it properly, so then it got delayed too much. I don't know. Alright, Iroh, not being delayed, getting 16 Zerglings. Bailing's on the way. Ice Baining Nest is still not finished. There aren't that many defenses here.
She's switching things up, Iroh. Good.
The queens aren't. They're not really blocking the ramp.
Oh no. Oh, the Leeds can just run. Oh.
Oh, they're gonna get surrounded the queens, and this is over.
Oh.
GG's called. And Iroh, there's the cheese. Iroh went hatch first, so I assumed like, oh, we got some time, but no. apparently still gonna be cheesy. And I probably felt so safe because we got the pool first.
Yeah.
There you have it.
That was that.
I saying my eyes hurt so bad. Yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
is. My stomach is turning by the cheesiness of this Zerg. It's disgusting, but it worked. And congratulations to Iroh. We have ourselves another Royal Roader in our tournament. Apparently, they signed up like at the last minute. They just like found our tournament somewhere, and it was like, all right, let's play.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Iroh? You mean Iroh?
Yeah. I wasn't. They said something in chat earlier, but I don't remember things. So yeah, congratulations to Iroh. Thank you, Aires, for joining us for this really long series.
That was
You did-
really long. Yeah.
I mean, it was very nice to have you here for the long delay that we had. We got a nice talk about the movie magic and the magic behind cinema and television, which was fun.
I
Please tell
did
the people
send
at home.
Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did send Light a clip of me messing up on set.
Ooh, I want to see that. Please tell the people more at home where they can find more of you. What shows are you on? What networks?
No, I was prepared the last time, like, I prepared myself, but I didn't expect you to ask for the shows and all this time. So I'm just gonna take it. Where can you find me at? All right.
You can
I'm
talk to my
prepared.
agent about that. I have an agent.
My agent is the CranKy Ducklings. You can find me more at the CranKy Ducklings, and you can find me, and this time I'm good, at every link like Twitch, Twitter. It's all SC2 Aries. All good.
SC2 Aires. And you can find me on Steel_Mold on Twitter. That's Steel_Mold. And on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Steelmold. Very simple. It's just Steelmold. It's very easy. Look it up. Give me a follow. I don't stream anymore, but just in case. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know.
I'm still waiting.
And thank you. And thank you to Kuro, our 16th Quad Sanseki, our Krupp, our observer/streamer. Thank you to Light VIP, our admin for today and provider of the prize money. And if speaking of prize money, if you want to help Light supply the prize money, !Patreon in chat will take you to our Patreon page where you can pledge to support the CranKy Ducklings, and that is heavily appreciated. We already have some supporters there. Come along and join them. You will get replay packs, you'll get access to our subscriber-only chat, and all in all, you'll be an awesome person in supporting the StarCraft scene worldwide, not just in any place. We are an international organization, so support us. It's worth it. And yeah, that's all from us for today. Tonight, in about 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that, we're going to have what's my schedule calendar? Open up. We are going to have NA Apprentice Cup number 18, which I'm assuming is going to be casted by Light and Yoda Slim. Yeah, it's going to be in 11 hours, actually. In about 11 hours, right here on the CranKy Ducklings, that will be our next broadcast. Tomorrow, we are going to be here for Grand Platypus Open, which is going to be fun. Yeah, so join us. Give us a follow if you haven't already. Consider subscribing to the CranKy Ducklings. You'll get that wonderful duck emote and fanfare emote, that little trumpet thing, which if you put the duck emote and then afterwards the fanfare emote, you get what I like to call the duck farts combo, which is fun. And stick around
Dark
because we are
farms.
about to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel. Give them some love, give them some ducks, give them some quacks. If you don't have any, subscribe to the channel. You'll have ducks to spam. Have a great weekend. Have a great year if you're Jewish. And yeah, keep playing the game. Enjoy the game. And, get good and prosper. We shall leave you
Okay.
with some Baillie ASMR for your appreciation. Goodbye.